I want to take you back to Broadview, where protesters are split into two groups and they are increasing in size. One of those groups is outside the barricade.
Joni is live with the developments for us. Joni?
And good morning. Yes, they have split into two groups. There's a substantial amount of people who are on 25th Avenue, and then we have a group here right outside the Broadview ICE facility up against the fence. I've got Akeisha Lee with us. She's been out here every week for these protests, and now that you see this fence, how are you going to operate your protest?
Honestly, we don't know. We know this is a clear sign that they're trying to block the people's right to protest what's going on inside. They're trying to increasingly have less transparency. We've heard that this is actually a fire hazard, but the fire department has not enforced it. The mayor of Broadview claims it's also a legal fence. So we're hoping that the other powers that be do their jobs and remove this fence.
That has been an issue. Now, you do have a group that's on 25th Avenue. What are they hoping to do on that side?
Yeah, so we are largely people of faith backgrounds. So we're doing a Jericho walk, sustaining energy over there. So we walk around, and in the faith it says, on the seventh walk, the walls will fall down. So it's symbolic of our commitment to people inside, our commitment to not let ourselves be discouraged by these new tactics.
Last week, things really flared up. It got dangerous for people. I'm sure it was not comfortable for those who were tear gassed. Do you suspect that it could get like that again?
I do. We know that ICE has no regard for people's safety and their well-being, and they use those things to show it. We think that they are planning to escalate, although all we've done is, hold our line here and put up signs to show that we're in solidarity. They've used force even trying to remove that. So.
Well, earlier this morning, just before 7, there was kind of a dramatic display where the ICE agents brought out what looked like a military tank, engaged the protesters at the fence. Nothing physical happened. They came out and tore down the signs. You heard about that?
Yes, intimidation, right? And it's crazy how much of our tax dollars have been dedicated to this wall, right? It's already illegal. Take it down. Let people do their protests. Yeah.
A long history of peaceful protests in Chicago and in the area. It seems like that's how protesters are approaching this. But what we're seeing happen is unprecedented.
Yeah, it's like whatever we do, they want that as an excuse to escalate because they want us gone, right? Like, obviously, we are well within our rights to be here, but the state is one being violent. The state is escalatory, right? The state is agitational.
Is there an effort to try to block some of these transport vehicles today?
Each time we're here, our goal is to show that we are not going to sit silently by while this takes place. We are trying to stop business from happening, but as they escalate, we have to protect our safety as well. So.
Last week was eventful. Can you go through that again?
I thought about it before I came out here, and we survived. We were tear gassed, we survived. It's largely just painful. They want us to think about our own safety, but we're here, people that can't leave. At the end of that, I got to go home, and they didn't get to go home, and that empowers me to keep coming.
Akeisha Lee, thank you so much. I appreciate it. A lot of the demonstrators here have returned after last Friday with having those minor injuries of being tear gassed or pepper spray. But they have more protective gear, like goggles, in case there is some gas release. I've seen helmets and masks and other supplies that are on hand just in case. Reporting live, I'm Joni Lee. Back to you.
All right.